there's this prophet. Unangole prophet alisema he prayed, and after he prayed he prayed and then a boy turned into a girl. So kuna upasta moja anaitwa prophet, ni prophet RL Moomba. Si tuzaisoma na Kiswahili ni Muumba, sindio? So this pastor alisema vile he like prayed, and after praying what happened, after praying a kid who was inside the stomach like a pregnant woman
Change the gender.
Yes, turned from a girl to a boy. So of course when I see such stories I just laugh, because I always wonder like, are there actually rational adults who believe that to be true? So I see that and I decide to like I shared his whatever, alafu tukacheka I shared his like your like status, alafu tukacheka, but now algorithm ya Facebook somehow went and assumed I enjoyed the content, because I was like, this is bullshit, sindio? So now today around lunchtime niko Facebook and then I get, you are a rising fan. So najaga hiyo ako ka kitu.
Yeah.
Alafu you've earned this badge by
badge.
actively engaging with Prophet RL Moomba, sindio?
Okay.
And are on your way to
You're a
becoming a
disciple.
top fan, so accept badge. So mi na ujinga zangu
Accept.
nikachukua screenshot ya hiyo rising fan, alafu nikachukua screenshot yake ile time alisema ati a woman came to church last week in Kafue. Kuna place inaitwa Kafue. She was pregnant with a baby boy and wanted a baby girl. She's 9 months. After a prayer on Sunday to ask God to change him to a girl, today the scan showed that it's changed to a girl. Then akasema God. So when he said that, of course I shared it and I mocked it. Najanga mi na ujinga zangu. Then vile this thing came out, so leo vile niliambiwa nikuwe top fan, nikaandika, ever since he prayed and turned a boy into a girl, I became a believer and I follow Prophet RL Moomba. When this dude saw this, he was happy, man. He retweeted it. Akaniandikia, sending you love and blessings. We glorify Jesus Christ in his works. Amen.
Okay.
And then of course me na ujinga yangu I took another screenshot and shared it with IKONINI and like my fans, my friends and fans, whatever the hell, followers, and people had fun with it. I think right now he's realized I was mocking him. I think I realized.
Pia amekuwa na miracle ya kukutana from a believer to
Yeah. Like, but
it's sad. It's sad.
In the miracle world,
Yeah.
turning a boy into a girl, like
No, in the information age, where you can actually argue out, theory with facts, unajua. Are there like zile vitu ziko zinaonyeshwa, alikuwa ameenda scan before?
I think if you're a believer, and it reaches a level where you just have to, like for you to be a true believer, you have to suspend all your reasoning. So I feel like wasi suspend reasoning zao, mse anaamua, I'm just going to believe. I don't care if this is rational or nini, because kuna kitu moja ile
hata kuna Finality maliza, sorry.
Kuna kitu moja ile nilisikiaga, I had some dude arguing, ilikuwa some scientist alikuwa nasema the laws of nature are never suspended. So this means that if an aeroplane is falling from the sky, hakuna time ita come stop in between yamwe like siendelei past hapa, lazima itafuata gravity to the end, sindio? That's why if uko kwa 10th floor and you decide to jump, you can't change you can't change your mind in between and sindio? So the laws of nature are never suspended. That means that before a kid is formed, sindio, the penis in a form, the whatever, siwanzaga like an asshole, start as an asshole, then the penis is formed. So this penis, it's a very deformed penis, will either turn into a clitoris ama penis, sindio? Yes. So now if it's turned into an nini and you become a boy, you are a boy, and that's what's going to come out of the stomach. There is no amount of prayer that can turn a boy into them, sindio? And so to see this and to actually ukienda kwa hizo state, like the comments, wasi walikuwa na believe, unajua people believed that the boy turned into the girl. and people praised him, and then of course kulikuwa na watu kama mimi walikuwa tunacheka tu, like for you to think that the laws of nature can ever be
actually
suspended.
change, yeah.
Ulisikia hii story pia ilihappen masaid za Nakuru. I hope hautapoteza your train of thought, where there's this aunt who went to visit her nephew and she ended up dying. She was with the nephew and the wife. Did you see that story? It happened somewhere, I think in Rift Valley, but they
No, I didn't see it.
were one of the Nini. So what happened is the nephew and the whatever, the wife started praying, hoping that she'd resurrect. So that's what they're claiming, that they were praying for her to resurrect. Because of course neighbors started complaining about the smell. Why? Because the laws of nature are never suspended.
Yeah.
You know, like if you die,
If you
you're
die,
going
you
to
die.
rot. You're going to rot, whether you're who ama who. So but apparently Moomba alipray mpaka Charlie akaturn into them. But it gets interesting because pia hapa Kenya there were more prayers, nitakwambia. So endelea. I hope
No,
hujapoteza train of thought.
we were tagged kwa ni TikTok. Actually there are facts tukamba ilikuwa mwafu na hiya. There's a ship like structure yenye ilikuwa discovered somewhere uko Asia or something. Na wasi walikuwa wanasema for the first time the science has proved that the Bible is right. Ati kulikuwa na the Noah's Ark.
Watu bile vitu zingine.
So this is proof. Unaona? So I just looked at it na nini. Unajua ni ships ngapi zinakuanga, hata ukiangalianga National Geographic wanakuanga na hizi vitu za drain the oceans. Unajua hata washaform hizi imaging whatever, scanning, wanaenda wanachukua tu the ninia sorry, yeah, the sea, the layout na nini, alafu wana estimate like wana scan deep down, wanaona like what's underneath, how big is it na nini, na wanazidate technology jo. So if I find a ship submerged kwa nini, unajua tena nani these pharaohs na nini walikuwa nazikwa na ship zao.
The most messed up.
Wakidedi kauna waka hapo you guy.
Because actually nini,
So,
like
yes,
Japanese and Chinese emperors, they used to be buried with their servants. Fuck that.
So unajua, yes, if you have information kama hizo sindio, of course it might resemble the Noah's Ark, because unapata they are like fossils za dogi hapo, kuko very many species, kuna maybe donkey yake, unaona. Yeah, maybe hizo, of course, tulikuwa tumetagi hiyo kitu, you can cheka sana.
Yes, kwenini. Because hii story imenikumbusha, mnakumbukaga ule, there was an emperor, I think the first king emperor of China, which Chinese emperor tried to live forever, alikuwa Qin Shi Huang. So Qin Shi Huang feared death and sought a way to live forever. He entrusted Zhu Fu with the task of finding the secret elixir of immortality. So ile kitu ile happen, who Zhu Fu ended up trying to treat him with mercury, sindio? So he used to drink mercury in his quest for eternal life. So of course vile alidedi, nini wake walimfuata juu ulikuwa na bariwa juu nyini ni servants wa iraya mnadedishwa ati ndio mwenda mserve this dude in the afterlife. Damn, so enye the medieval times sucheka.
And that's why kitu inakwambia never be low in your workplace.
You'll be buried.
Sema kama vile CEO big wa CEO huko amesema ameishia you guy. Everyone will leave their post.
But
those were the days.
So msa alikuwa try to live forever. And I feel like nini the story of living forever, it's very tempting. And I feel like the only time that should appeal to you is if you're living forever and staying young. Because otherwise, if you're getting old, why would you want to live forever? Because you're not going to enjoy life. Najua kuna ile like you'll enjoy life as a young person, as an older person, but as a very old person, you're 100, 102, you're going to be
these very old to grannies. Tuko like 110, you guy. Alafu tunaambiwa to blow candle. I'm like, that might be her last breath.
Literally. Yeah. Mm.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
Pata ati yenye, ati when you shit, you might go into unapata shisha.
Mm.
Because
So
maybe
kunile,
you're overworking your muscles.
yeah.
Mm. Yeah, plus you can live forever. Vile usemanga, like, it's what you do maybe might even outlive you.
Yeah. Inaitwangwa
Like,
ni
yeah, of course, like
your
Bob Marley.
legacy.
Yeah, Bob Marley is living. He's a living legend. Like mwenye amepass. So yeah, you can live forever if you choose to.
Cause inanikumbusha ile nini ile inaitwa slag wa atmosphere wagana hiyo line, and if I had a choice I wouldn't want to live forever. Sinajua like just nini, cause living forever it looks like a very tempting nini till when you think about it, you're like everyone will be dead, kila mtu unajua atakuwa ameishia, ni wewe peke yako. At some point it would be a curse, najua, especially if you're getting old. It would not be like, have you ever thought about this, like what's the darkest thought huwaga nayo kwa kichwa yako?
Dark.
Yeah.
There are a lot.
Especially about death. What's the darkest thought you have about death?
Like happening to me?
No.
Yeah.
Happening to people you know.
Of course, like, yeah, like, having to bury a younger person.
Yeah, okay, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Okay, because this is one of the and this is something that vile technology brings many problems that it never existed before. So I've always thought about this. Kwa time nilikuwa na watch a certain judge hapa Kenya, and she was talking about how nowadays they have a group, and they have a group because of its class of blah blah blah, sindio?
Yeah.
They went to law school pamoja, and it made me think about it. Made me think about what technology has created issues and problems we didn't have before. Are you in your high school group?
Funny enough. Yeah. Kuna nyaniko. Yeah.
Ama your primary school group ama whatever one?
Yeah, I mean my high school one.
So many go in my campus group and my high school group. And I always think about it. That for how long will we stay in these groups? Will we stay in these groups till we die? Because what would happen? People will be dying moja moja. So what happens when you're the only last member and you're still alive? And you're looking at the group and everyone is dead. Wetu ndio uko alive. You know how messed up it is? Like, this is not something that used to happen. Like we'd never, mabuda zetu hakuwa na hizi groups. Because you see, with age comes death. Yes?
Yeah.
Like you can never avoid death.
Yeah.
And you all can't die at the same time.
can't.
So there's going to be one person who outlives all of you. Sindio?
Yeah.
So huyu msee wa mwisho. And so ama will we reach a certain age and then just stop posting on these groups? Ama will we stay young forever? Because these groups also keep us young. Like you're interacting with these people, you met them as kids, you'll joke around like your kids. Nacheki. That's why, as much as I don't love when some of the guys post porn videos, I'm like, you want to feel young. So I'll leave that for you. Sindio? I just don't like it because sometimes my daughter wants to use my phone, and then there's this asshole who's posted a porn video. So I'm hoping.
So maybe ilienda kwa gallery na ujui.
Nini zangu asikuagi kwa
story.
Yeah. So
story unanishow. Of course I'm in a group. We used to be 11. Sai like after high school. So sana WhatsApp unapata tuko kwa group yenye tulitairi pamoja. So we call ourselves wakinis. Na tuko na age group. So of course we went to meetings na nini. We used to be 11. One committed suicide.
Oh, okay.
Mwingine ni mwenye of course niko na kushuhudia in an accident. So weirdly we are two. We are -2. Na get. Na chenye mnajuanga ni hiyo age group, it's inakuanga ni sign hiyo age group doesn't get bigger. It reduces.
Oh, okay.
It reduces.
Shit. Yenyewe.
Hata saa ile group yote uko nayo saa it reduce. My dad alikuwa niambia, is it this year ama last year? It's his 50th anniversary after high school.
Na wako na group, sindio?
Akaniambia ati walitafutana. wakapata wako watatu.
The rest are gone.
So most of them are dead. Ama wengine they don't know where they are. Hebu niambia like trying to tafuta wase and then you're 3 of you.
Si nakwambia it's scary.
Hey,
and
kwambia that's sad basi. So
Mm.
ile group uko nao saa you cannot kama hakuna msi ataenda starehe atoke 1998.
Yeah, ni sisi tu.
So you only reduce. Whether you like actually that's science.
Yeah.
You only reduce. Hakuna msi ataingia pale kwa class of 98.
Asindo nakwambia sasa like
Yeah.
it makes it
Or
super
subgroup
interesting.
zetu zinaenda tu zikiremaina
Yeah. Na umeweza tuambia kwa hizi comments, are you in such groups? Because
yeah.
it's interesting because I always wonder like, are we going to reach a certain age and then we decide this group no longer serves us? I feel like that would be sad. So in my sick mind, I want us to be there when we are 80, 90, still and then you sleep. So like it would be
You
interesting for someone else to one day grab that phone and then on it too. Well, if it's Telegram, it would even be more powerful because Telegram zapata message za kitambo, so you have nini with time messages, not your WhatsApp, but with Telegram it would be interesting because now you'd see like the way what will reduce to what can reduce, but also that's also the beauty of life, like the fact that it's not forever. And me personally, I find peace with the fact that I won't know. Nacheki because Ian miskudanganya mi nikidedi ni find out there's life after death, I'll be an angry dude. Neza chachisha because like mi nataka iishe vile ilianza, like I didn't exist pap, I don't exist pap, let the living mourn. Yeah, I don't want to be mourning when I'm dead. Uko hapo tunakona yani hawa watu wanaendelea tu na
alafu
maisha.
unaona tu Ian ameingia tu kwa Samsung store nijiwa
Yeah, I'm hoping
nikiona screen iko ni scratch effect ama sijui na
that is screen effect. Yeah, it's really bad.
But you don't want to be, ama hizo stories are reincarnation. You can come back as a housefly.
Yeah.
And then end up in shit.
Then kuna nani Amazon Indeed anasema I was in my high school group until they started posting Bible verses. I think that's one of the things you have to know. Like even for me Mujwaga, I'm the minority. So waga nimeallow wase like waacha watu wapost. Amazon Indeed wenyewe asante for the super chat. Jeff pia asante for the super chat. Jeff ashaamka jo. Jeff najua kwa side za Australia. If I'm not wrong ama azi AD si Australia. Okay, me make mistake. AD is Dubai, sindio? Where the hell is AD? Okay, that's not Australia. But I think that's Dubai. So yeah, let's see what happens. Sasa yuko Dubai. Akumbia si mtu akuamka ni mso usiku.
To in the same time
but
zone,
it's interesting. But that's one of the things that we enjoy about life. And like now you come back to the debate between science and religion. What makes you appreciate life more? I feel like science makes you appreciate life more.
Yeah.
And this is nothing against mtu like religious, but the fact that you know you are here by accident, like the probability of being alive is so small. Najua, like ile story, like the amount of sex that your parents had, that produced nothing, najua, is a lot. Najua, like like seeds were poured out, whatever were poured out. It's a lot. So for you to even have existed, something very beautiful, sindio? And you get to live. Some people have better lives than Sisi. There are people who will end up like all their life they'll never struggle. Yes, and that's a beautiful thing. You're like, if you could give that to your kid, because nakumbuka tuki grow up, kaa Sisi, like me as a dude wa Islando, we used to look down upon mababi. Najua au mtu ni babi unifala nacheki mi nataka mtu yangu akue babi cho nataka akue fala, like if you don't have to struggle, if you can just live life ile like fuck it, like I don't care, wacha tu niishi maisha, wacha niamke leo, I don't have to worry about money, this is set nini because tumekam tukabelieve that working for money is such a noble thing that people who've not worked for it are not. Mi naweza taka budangu angekuwa nani Jomo Kenyatta ameiba. Mi kazi yangu ni kuenjoy tu, najua like Uhuru worked because he wanted to work. Uhuru did not need to be president. This dude could have been somewhere because being president is stress.
And that's why he was stressing nani Ruto.
Yeah.
Akimwambia like ati whoever naachia I don't care. Like unasema